I was telling them filthy clowns that you can't do me this way. You know what I'm saying? Social Security was working me, and I said, I'm gonna pour your request your information. You know what I'm saying? All of this you recording me, fine, because I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust your laws. That's how you do what you do. You do it in the dark. Why wouldn't you want to be recorded? I want to be recorded. So when I say I didn't do nothing, I want the recording. Who don't want to be recorded but criminals? That's the whole fucking thing, all these top secrets and shit. The secret is, this is my motherfucking land, you dirty bastard. That's what's the top secret. You stole it from my people, you killed them and raped them out of existence. Tried to at least. And you're charging me for shit that... What? You're charging me to move around on my motherfucking land, you dirty bastards, and I don't even have a house. You don't even want me to... You don't want me to have nothing after you done robbed my people. Like you sitting back. More money than anybody could ever use. You don't know how it is to live. How can you run a people when you don't even know how to live life? Huh? You're not a living person. You're better than us. Huh? Ain't you? At least you think so. But you're not. Garbage. Excrement. That's the truth. Truth be told. I'm a young man talking about the truth is an elixir. The truth is a powerful medicine. You goddamn right. That's all I've ever had. I'm supposed to be honored, respected. You know what I'm saying? Revered, whatever the fuck you want. Can I turn back on this damn street? That said road closed. See? That's not nigga. The one street I needed to turn back on is closed. And a trap. Goddamn trap. Yes, I'm Big Chief Cold Windows worker in the motherfucking house. Hey, I was telling y'all that I've heard a lion, show. I've seen a lion, heard a lion show some peace signs, signals of cooperation, and I done heard him roar too. When I first came over there, I was responsible. I didn't have insurance, so I didn't drive it much at all. And when necessary, like now. And that's the truth. That's being responsible, ain't it? I walked. Everybody in that neighborhood can tell you they saw me walking or either riding a bike all the time. My car was. The dude who crossed me next door to me, he said, "Man, I thought your car was broke." I said, "No, I just been letting it sit because I didn't have any." Tell him the truth. What the fuck? Look, the whole road. Woo! They closed the whole goddamn road that I need to turn on. You see what I'm saying? You think the witches ain't real now, people? Look at these motherfuckers. Out of all the roads, the only one is this motherfucker. I told you that's to work my car, to make it overheat. You can see, normally everything goes real smooth with me. But I know when the witches are working. Listen, this is how I know my cousin was a witch. She used to always try to compete, fuck all the other disgusting things that she did, sexually and shit. And, perversion, shit she'd say. But I never forget, everybody used to say that me and her were the best artists in the family. I had a different style than she did. She was going off of other people's styles. My shit was unique. Everything about me. Okay, and I didn't want to compete with her, but she was always like a compare who's the best artist, and she used to be like patronizing me, thinking, her shit is better, but acting like mine is. You understand? But listen to this, her shit wasn't better than mine, But I'll never forget when she called my indigenous artwork sticks. Huh? And that's when I knew she was a witch. When that bitch called my artwork sticks. Hell, I knew that whore was a witch, and that's all I needed. That's what God gave me. Then I started looking at her and her mother clearly. Who are they? Tormenting me with that nonsense. Like they're perfect, and I'm nothing. And the motherfuckers were whores, prostitutes. She was talking about how a man was following her in motherfucking California while she was walking around with her baby. A white man. Bitch, you probably sucked his, huh? And you probably stole his money. That's why he was following you. Huh? See, you gotta read between the lines and shit. Listen to this. She also told me that your hair was so long, you look like a girl. I told your mother not to. That's a motherfucking lie. She was the one that told my mother to cut my hair. See, that's what witches do. Huh? She always used to talk about it was my mom's fault. She shouldn't have cut my hair. Bitch, she told my mother to cut my hair. Huh? Now let me talk. Witches, I'm on my way. I got a long way. I got about, 10 miles to go on a car that's not fixed, that I gotta take a chance with. And I ain't worried. Never got a chance to finish my car. But I'm gonna get my cat there. Hold on that bitch. I got another one. I'm gonna see if they'll help me with him too. The one that first showed me. But I think he's healing now. He's healthy and shit ain't coming out his nose. Oh, and that's his son too. Oh no, that's the other one's son. That's the other one. That's the one that ran away that jumped out of the car. I got his son too. He looked just like him. And this is Custonane's boy's son, man. They're the same color, but he turned out differently. And he's just like him. Sweet as he can be, but abused. You know, I told you when I was first there, I was keeping him in care. I let him out now. I was keeping him in care. I had to. I was afraid dogs was gonna kill him, and I was, not feeding him right, not taking care of him like I was supposed to, arguing and fussing with him, even hitting him at times. You know what I'm saying? Because I was mad, and I knew, that's what they wanted. You don't hurt animals. They trained me to be violent and hurt animals. You know what I'm saying? So they were hurting me. That's what they do. Just like this man is teaching our children to be violent. That shit gotta stop. He's a leader. He's supposed to be a leader. Leader comes with a lot of responsibilities. He has none. So your excrement is in the fucking White House. Shouldn't be called the White House anyway with filth like that in. Yeah, buddy. More. Even if this ain't the right place, they told me they'll take it. And I told them, here I come. In his lungs, some kind of cold or something. I believe I can save him, but I'm gonna die trying. I promise you that. I ain't driven this car. I said I'm gonna put that down. Got 2 more things I need to do to this car. Did I change the oil? I already changed the oil. I gotta change the spark plug, and I gotta put that damn tensioner in, and then I gotta make sure all the hoses are correct. All the hoses are sound. Maybe I need to change something else. I'll see. Thank God it's cool outside, because then that's going to help me. All day, I know this is the day I got to take him, and I got to take the other one soon too. You probably don't know. I know I ain't going to take him to the pound. I'm worried about it. Right now, I can tell, brother. See, his father died of some kind of crazy shit. He might have the same fucking shit. His leg, his fucking leg, I gotta talk about everything that's wrong with him. driving through here. There's rich cops. Maybe they'll have some mercy on me when I tell them my story. I'm telling them, man, I'm finna go. As soon as I get this motherfucker, take care of this business, I'm gonna park this car. And I'm a good driver. The reason I'm doing this because I have to. And really, my shit should be insured anything way through my tribe. I shouldn't have to pay for insurance or taxes on anything. Being responsible, elder like I am, I don't have to pay no insurance. I ain't had no accidents in 20, 30 years. That one, my car slipping out of gear and running into a car, accident. That's the only accident I've had in probably 20 years. No tickets. I'm getting punished and worked into the ground. Come on, baby, get us up. We need you. Kitty cat needs you, and I need you to handle this business. I'm put new tires on you, new windshield, all that shit. I'm keeping you because you've been good to me. I promise you that. This big something's gonna save my life. Without it, I couldn't have moved. That's what they was hoping. I didn't have no money, no warning. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to save my stuff. And with this big son of a gun, I was able to save a little bit of it. See, I'm a collector. I'm 60 years. I was like, 57 when they did me like that. I wasn't supposed to have nothing. That's what Social Security told me. What do you have? You have this. I don't have no bank account. I don't have nothing. But I have things. I acquired those things. You know what I'm saying? They was like, you can't have nothing before we give you your mother. I don't have a house. I'm 57 years old. I don't got a goddamn house. And then you gonna tell me. You think someone's gonna tell me what I have, it's too much. For them to give me my money. I got that on recording too. Cheap cold windows. I don't play like that. Big cheap cold windows working, baby. I ain't lying. That's how you do it. You get the big chief in there. Chief. This sucker don't overheat. I might have fixed this gun. We finna see though. I'm close to the place. That's the good thing. Not that far from it down. Good thing. I'll walk the rest of the way with it. As long as I made it this way. That's a good thing. That was a good thing. I got confused last time. I went the wrong way. I was just a nervous wreck when I took his father out there. I had driven like nobody. Couldn't even get no gas money help from nobody. Everybody that broke my neck to help was talking about I can't help what? And I just had to leave. And you talking about, see, I know I got gas in there now. Last time I made this drop, I didn't have gas. Nor did I have, my car was running better. But I didn't have the gas to get out here. That's all I needed was the gas, and nobody would help me with it. I really wasn't around the old man. You know what I'm saying? He would have helped me. I know he would. Those other people around me would not help me. They told me that all they got is their credit card, shit like that. All kind of excuses. I'm like, what if I had a chance told you that? You needed me. And you clearly know I broke my neck to help you all kind of ways, but now I'm begging you. I had to get on my hands and knees and beg man to help me. Many times. And I've done it for something I love. So I'm a coward, right? And this is an older man than me. And I'm giving him respect. I've got on my knees and begged him, please help me. I done helped you, And I was like, these people that have wanted me to beg them, after they should have just gladly helped me. It was like they was waiting on me to beg them, then they'll help me. Now guess what? I don't have to beg nobody no more for nothing. And then people are mad at me because of that. Because I left you alone, because I know you were treating me wrong. I don't even deal with you no more, but I'm the bad person now. Shit. Well, I guess that's the way it's gonna be. This damn place is at Memorial, and I'm almost there. Kiki Armstrong, Maria, Kiki, whatever your name is. I'm here now. I can walk the rest of the way. Yeah, the devil last time, he should have seen me. I think I was on Penn, way in Edmond and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know where this place was. Somebody had told me the wrong directions or something. And the lady was like, you gotta turn all the way. I was like, oh my God, I was getting frustrated. I started cussing, but I didn't. And them people helped me like crazy. The witches wanted me to go in there cussing. If I went in there cussing, they would have, they was the nicest people in the world. They're like, look at this fool. It's not our fault that you fucking didn't get here. Now we're trying to help. I wouldn't have never did that anyway. But I was, when you're trying to save something that you love, people gotta look over you too. Then, what the fuck is going on? I'm used to something different. I swear to God, I am. This shit is changed. Everything's changed. I should be right here. This place should be right fucking here, bro. Right here. Somewhere. This is Memorial. Is this Memorial? It's Memorial, man. What is it? 927. Okay, Memorial's gonna be nice. Right there. Yeah, bitch. Kiki Armstrong. Kiki Armstrong. You just like Donald Trump, ain't you? You had everything, and you just did whatever you wanted to do. Because the least fortunate, all they had to do was bow to you, right? Kiki Armstrong? How them warts on your forehead? I would like to see them warts. And that. What else did you have? Warts on your nose? You look, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know how witches look. Been trying to tell you. How their feet look, how their hands look. Their hands are deformed. Their toes are deformed. Tell you. Last time I got confused. Look at Piney Drive. I'm Indian. All these streets are Indian around here. Look at this shit. I'm here. Big cheap cold windows working business, baby. We don't want these cars to run into me now. Big cheap cold windows working business, baby.